Welcome back to our channel, your ultimate destination for in-depth crypto updates, fresh market analysis, and everything you need to stay ahead in the world of digital assets. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about projects in the crypto space recently, Zebec Network, ZBCN. If you're holding some ZBCN or just eyeing this project for your next move, make sure you watch till the end. But before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let us know your price prediction for Zebec Network by the end of this year. What is Zebec Network? Let's begin by understanding what Zebec Network actually is. Zebec Network is a real-time and continuous settlement protocol built on Solana, designed to revolutionize how we send and receive money. In simple terms, it's like a streaming payment system for crypto. Just like Netflix streams video, Zebec streams money. Whether you're paying employees by the second or setting up recurring payments, Zebec removes the delays and intermediaries that have plagued traditional financial systems. Zebec has a vision to support DeFi, payroll, subscriptions, and Web3 apps by providing a seamless, programmable cash flow protocol. Current price overview as of now. Let's get into the numbers because that's what most investors care about. Current price, 0.0177. 24-hour trading volume, $23.95 million. Market cap, $136.3 million. Dominance, 0.0%, not yet dominating the overall crypto market. And here's the big one. 24-hour price increase was 5.93%. That's a pretty bullish move for a microcap token. All-time highs and lows. Zebec Network has had quite a ride in the last year. All-time high is 0.327 on April 23, 2024. All-time low is 0.00696 on August 5, 2024. This shows how volatile the token has been. Between April and August, the price dipped by nearly 80% before bouncing back again. That kind of volatility is both a risk and an opportunity for traders and investors. Currently, ZBCN is sitting at 46% below its H, but 154% above its ATL, giving us an idea of its recovery trajectory. Recent market cycles. We're now in the middle of what analysts call a mini bull cycle for ZBCN. The cycle low after the ATH was that same 0.0006966, and since then, ZBCN has surged back to a cycle high of 0.02166. That's a plus a 211% rally from the bottom. What's more promising is that this rally didn't occur in a vacuum. It came during a phase where Bitcoin and Ethereum were also gaining ground, suggesting a correlation with the overall bullish sentiment in the crypto market. Sentiment analysis. Let's talk sentiment. According to leading indicators, Zebec's price prediction sentiment is currently bullish. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index sits at 71, which reflects greed. What does this mean? The market is confident. Traders and investors are looking to ride the momentum, and retail investors are joining the party. But remember, when the Fear and Greed Index gets too high, it can signal a local top. Always manage risk wisely. Tokenomics breakdown. Zebec Network operates with a max supply of 100 billion ZBCN tokens, and currently 76.97 billion tokens are in circulation. That's roughly 77% of the total supply already released, which is a good sign of a matured supply curve. But here's something important. Zebec has a yearly supply inflation rate of 51.26%. That means 26.08 billion new ZBCN tokens were minted in the past year alone. Inflation at this rate can dilute existing holdings, so for long-term holders, this is a red flag unless the demand keeps up. Fortunately, the price has been climbing despite this inflation, which could mean that demand is strong enough to absorb it for now. Performance versus BTC and ETH. Let's look at how Zebec is performing compared to the top two assets, Bitcoin and Ethereum. In the last 30 days, ZBCN is up 104.92% in USD value. ZBCN is up 26.77% against Ethereum. ZBCN is up 64.19% against Bitcoin. Outperforming ETH and BTC over a one-month window is a significant bullish signal. It shows that not only is ZBCN doing well independently, but it's also becoming an alpha generator, something that serious traders are always looking for. Development and ecosystem. What's happening on the tech and development side? Zebec has been pushing aggressively into real-world applications, especially crypto payroll. Some of its core features include Zebec Pay, a streaming payroll solution for Web3 teams. Zebec Card, a crypto-to-fiat card for daily spending. SDKs and APIs for developers to integrate Zebec into dApps and DeFi tools, cross-chain compatibility efforts beyond Solana. This real-world utility is what separates Zebec from other microcaps that exist purely for speculative trading. Who is using ZBCN? Zebec is gaining traction across several use cases. Web3 startups are using Zebec to pay employees in crypto. DAOs are streaming grants and incentives using Zebec Pay. Freelancers and remote workers across borders prefer real-time pay. Several Solana-based dApps are integrating Zebec's tools for liquidity streaming. The more this adoption grows, the more demand ZBCN will experience, especially if the token remains the primary medium of exchange for services. Price predictions and future outlook. Let's talk future. Analysts are split between cautious optimism and aggressive bullish calls. Here's a broad price prediction range based on current data and market trajectory. A short-term 1.3 months, 0.2 to 0.028, mid-term 3.6 month to 0.035 dong, long-term 1 year plus 0 to 4 to 0.075. If Zebec continues delivering on development, expands adoption, and overall crypto sentiment remains bullish, there's potential for ZBCN to retest its ATH and even exceed it. However, watch out for inflation pressure, token unlocks if any whale movements, overall market dips, risks to consider. Every investment comes with risk. With Zebec, here are a few points of caution. High inflation rate. As mentioned, 51% inflation per year is a concern for long-term price sustainability, Solana dependency. Any technical issues or outages on Solana can affect Zebec's operations. Low market dominance. With 0.00% dominance, it's still a small player and susceptible to sharp volatility. Regulatory uncertainty. Streaming payments in crypto may face compliance issues in some jurisdictions. Be sure to diversify and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Community and social metrics. Zebec's community has grown significantly on platforms like Twitter, X Telegram, Discord, Reddit. Social mentions have been up by over 200% in the last 30 days, especially around the time of its recent price surge. Community-driven tokens often thrive because of momentum, and Zebec is showing early signs of viral growth. Final thoughts. Zebec Network isn't just another altcoin hoping for a moonshot. It's a fundamentally strong project with a very practical use case, streaming money in real time. As crypto payroll becomes more mainstream, and as companies look for alternatives to clunky monthly wire transfers, Zebec could be well positioned to fill a crucial need. The price is still extremely low. The market cap is under $150 million, and yet the adoption curve is moving in the right direction. If Zebec continues this momentum, it could become one of the standout altcoins of the year. So what do you think? Will ZBCN reach $0.05 by the end of this year? Are you holding or planning to buy the dip? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, if you found value in this breakdown, like, share, and subscribe for more daily deep dives on your favorite coins.